start the show. We gonna start the show. Let the YouTube cousins know that the show has been started.
I'm a
Yo, I
little
hate
hot
that.
in this motherfucker. Hey,
In
I
my
took
room,
3 shots of Douce on an
Oh.
empty stomach.
oh
Oh,
shit.
damn, gangster.
I'm gangster. I got a
Super
blunt right
gangster.
here. I got a blunt. We finna get real lit, I
The
think.
turnout about to be real.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
it's probably gonna be regular. I ain't gonna lie.
I might
We
have to
live. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Shout out to the YouTube cousins.
shout out to the YouTube cousins. Pull up.
Y'all not gonna speak to the YouTube cousins? Y'all
Shout out to the second
disrespectful.
cousins. My bad, my bad. Still waking up.
Second
What's
cousin.
up, everybody?
What's up,
What's up,
everybody?
everybody?
It's Big Low.
It's Big
The biggest.
Low. Drink a little,
We
drink a little.
back. Hey, Klutz. I don't know, Brody. We gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah, I
I
don't know,
won't
bro.
How was the Drake
because
concert? How was the Drake concert?
the Drake concert was fucking amazing. I
Yeah.
screamed my heart out for every song that I knew all the words to. You know what I realized? In concerts, I can't hear them as good as I want to. Like I know what song is playing, but I can't hear you rapping it so I know what words we on. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I felt cheated that my hearing wasn't, you know what I mean?
You think you're gonna hear their voice like super clear, like they're right there, and they
But
sound
on the
far as hell.
videos, any videos I took, the audio is perfect. Like I can hear them perfect. Like damn, like I wish I could hear it as some of the songs. I wish I could hear it as clearly, but it was dope. It was lit.
Low was in there like, this is my favorite song. That nigga Drake was up there like,
And what's crazy too is I don't like when artists sing the song in a different melody. Don't fuck me up like that. I'm already
yeah.
struggling to hear you. Now you over here singing it in your new melody you just
Yeah,
made
they
Sing the
doing
down.
the
song
version they
different.
made up in the background like 10 minutes ago before they came out here. Like, I don't know this version. What is this shit?
Niggas make so much music they don't even remember their songs and shit.
Yeah.
Like I wrote this shit 8 years ago. I don't remember this.
Yo.
Before we get started, Klutz, I
Clutch.
don't want to hear about the homie that put in work. I want to know what you did.
Mm.
We on the time limit speed date, and I want to know who you is.
Ooh.
Mm.
I want you to stop rapping about surf, my nigga.
Yeah.
But anyway,
What's up with that?
anyway, we here with the gang. We back. We gonna talk about Born Legacy 53
53. Yep.
The
or
53rd one.
13, depending on how you wanna, look at it. And of course, we here with the gang. You know, I got my Bobby to Whitney Fat Boy.
Huh?
Fat Boy Man.
Mm-hmm.
I used to blog. Listen. This is what I want to say. We witnessed history yesterday. We had the Caucasian Thriller in Manila kick off on Legacy 53. And my nigga Nunu had a lot to say.
None
I
of them
can't
might
wait
not
for us
get
to
booked
get
no
into
more.
it. He might have, listen, you might have seen your last none battle. That might have.
None.
That shit was
Because
like
of none, Smack went home and downloaded Text Now. He is gonna give all the battlers his Text Now number because he is so tired. He
Smack
is
just
tired.
followed everybody
Yo.
on Instagram and
Text
Twitter.
now.
Like, yo, got y'all.
Crazy.
Yo, I feel bad for all the real None fans because you on the fence right now. You don't know if it's really over for your boy.
We have
That
no
might
clue
have
what's
been
going
it.
on.
Smack was like, this nigga, you just your last day.
Yeah, he was
This is
like,
it.
When he
You
pulled,
thought you was the token white boy.
oh no, when he pulled up with the Duke uniform, I was like, all right, yeah, he on
yeah,
some
JJ Redick
bullshit.
about to go
Yeah,
crazy.
Not JJ.
JJ Redick was wilding out.
Christian Leighton out there
Freddie!
doing it.
Cocoa Bread Fred.
Cocoa Bread, Fred,
Oh.
Tweet,
Bird Gang.
tweet.
Yo, you introduced me to the world as your brother. Mac, I don't even got your number.
Oh
my
my God.
None sent
Smack,
him
you don't
to
got around for none of that?
Nothing. Listen,
Damn.
I'm gonna need at some point. I'm gonna need somebody to allow Smack to jump in a round to get his bars off. Like, he got to get his just due. I feel like everybody been dissing Smack for at least about 10 years now at this point.
Yeah, remember when Twin Flip and J Black rap? Like, we need a Smack version of he need to get his shit off.
Bro, I feel like Mike P opened the door for that, bro. I feel like Mike P come to every battle with a round of Smack to tell him why he mad about not being on certain cards, and now everybody won't stop doing this. Like, bro.
No, cause back in the back days, I don't know, we gonna walk down memory lane. It was a nigga named DNA that had one of the most room rockingest rockers in that motherfucker where he told Smack to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You thought I was gonna lose? Get Smack the fuck out of here.
I was like, damn, low-key, we should check on Smack. He might still not be recovered from that.
Yeah. Years and he's still getting torched. Like, this shit crazy.
Hey, yo, Dutch, our favorite of the show, Dutch KIB, long as he keep it a buck. When he keep it a buck, how he keep it a buck?
Is
you know what?
You tuck though.
Because I don't understand.
No, hold on. Is you tuck though.
The nerve of a nigga.
I'ma say
the nerve.
We drowning in bills.
Go Dutch.
I don't got Smack number.
I can't read Smack and call collect.
I can only message him on Instagram. He don't follow me back, so my messages is in the unseen.
Go Dutch.
Hey. Dutch, go Dutch.
Go my nigga. Word to mother, son.
Hey, your boy Dutch.
Shit, B.
Come on, Dutch.
Let's go, Dutch.
Hey, your boy Dutch KIB kid, as long as you keep it a buck. And I was definitely there when Nunu escorted None out the building because he was no longer a URL employee.
Nunu had him by his collar. That's good.
Nunu had him by the collar.
He said, hand in your badge, you are fired.
He told the nigga he have no more URL credentials. You ain't your matching hat, matching shirt, matching pants, matching shoes. Boy, stop it.
Hey, yo.
We'll mail you your last check, none.
Period. You might not even get all your back in. You up here talking crazy in front of all the company, in front of all the people at the barbecue. None. But anyway, let's talk about how even though Remy Ma changes clothes 53 times during her events, I'm talking about everything from the wig down to the accessories. Everything. She do the whole whip and can get through her a card in a timely manner. Smack, I ain't never seen you change clothes, bro.
Not even you don't even change sunglasses, bro. Like, what's taking so long?
What takes so long in between battles? I thought they used the shuttle to pick these niggas up from the room and shit, bring their ass over to the event. What is happening? Why is it taking 45 minutes between events battles sometime?
You know what's crazy? I ain't think like all right, so I was in the building, right? You know, Dutch was in the building. Yo,
Let's
bro,
go, Dutch.
I ain't feel like the time between the battles was that long. Like you
was in the building, you was talking to friends, you was dancing, you was listening to the music.
Still though, in the building though, you can get kind of restless though. Like
I ain't gonna lie, like
you been standing up and they taking long. Like come on, bro, I'm standing up, I'm here. Y'all taking forever. And
there was no food. Like people in it was hot. Like we wanted to go outside.
No food. Did they have liquor?
Here's the They had liquor and no food. Here's the issue, right?
Liquor and weed.
They had liquor and weed. Yeah, I don't know about the weed part. They had liquor, no food, and then it started pouring outside, like pouring. So you couldn't even go.
Y'all couldn't even go outside.
Yeah. So we just needed air. Like, all right, you know what? If
you was in there breathing in all them niggas hookah smoke.
Oh Lord! And then right at the end, the catfish lady decided to like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up and start selling catfish plates in the back of the club. I'm like, where the hell was your ass when Klutz and Chilla was battling, motherfucker?
I would say, I'm not gonna lie, Dutch. I would say the same thing, but I'll also be like, can I have 2 catfish to go?
Yeah.
Please go ahead and pack me one up, Miss Ma'am. I appreciate you. How was it feel? How was the feeling in the building though, Dutch? Was it packed out? Was the venue packed?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like I was honestly surprised to see how many people pulled up for this event, knowing that Mike P and Jack wasn't going down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was a decent sized crowd. I was quite impressed. You know what I'm saying? I was quite impressed, you know, and it was good energy, and there was some honest energy, you know what I'm saying? Dudes was funny as hell. Who was saying? Yeah, like
So because you was in the building, we're gonna start with you on your rating. So how you feel? Scale of 1 to 10, what we doing?
I give the event a solid. I give it a solid. Let me see.
Tuck.
Tick,
Go,
tick.
Dutch.
Yeah, I give it a solid 7.5.
Okay.
I give it a solid 7.5. I feel like after the first two battles, it kind of got lopsided. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't like a real like good back and forth. You know, but I really enjoyed the first two battles. The third battle was cool, but I feel like it was just levels, and then like the the 3-on-3, you know, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I might bump into an 8 because Arsenal was good. Yeah,
shit.
Change that, upgrade it. An 8. I give it an 8.
On us right now. The chat is on us. Yesterday during Discord, they was already saying we was gonna get this event a 9.5, no matter how bad it was.
Hey, listen, they feel like we generous era podcast when we give our ratings. So for all the cousins on YouTube who listen who not in the Discord, they in the Discord cooking us right now. Like before Dutch gave his rating, they was in here giving prediction ratings on what we was gonna rate it, and soon Dutch said it, they all immediately died. So
Arsenal wasn't fired. Nah, you tripping now? They tripping in the chat.
Somebody.
Okay, so now I'm gonna know y'all some haters. Y'all also have to realize too, our cousins in the Discord extra negative. It's extra negative over here.
Yeah,
like,
it's negative era podcast like a motherfucker.
in the Discord, it's real bad. So they hate.
But we love them niggas. Don't trip.
We love them though.
We gonna fight for the Discord cousins off rip. But them niggas negative as hell.
They said I done heard from several valid sources that told me Ars went crazy. So and these are also other people who hate battle rap. So for y'all to in the Discord and say that Ars did not go crazy, I don't know.
I think he just said he missed the battle. He was really asking. My bad, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But shit, what? My go?
What you rated?
Right to your event?
Yeah, go ahead. What you rated, Fred? Because you seen the whole event.
Yeah, 9.5. I told him yesterday. I didn't care how bad it was. 9.5. Now for real though, I say about I'm gonna say, damn, they got me scared to think of a number now. Shit. No, I would say about between a 6.5 and a 7. Like not terrible, but it was nothing good, nothing like I wanted to run back.
Special.
You know, yeah, like I think that Mike and Jack battle really hurt the card because that probably was the most anticipated.
That would have been the energy for it. That probably would have been that good energy. Like it's one of them ones that should have been already went down.
Right.
It not being on the card definitely hurt the card a little bit.
And we couldn't get like URL used to replace battles. You remember that? Like they're not replacing.
It just got canceled. It sound like though. It just got canceled
a few days ago. So I feel like Mike literally made a video like a handful of days ago.
That was about a week or something. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Mike. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna ask a question. Y'all can put your comments in the y'all answers in the comment section on YouTube. Is Mike P? Now I watched his blog. I agree with a lot of things he said.
I agree with most of it.
I agree with most of it. Like I feel where he's coming from. But I wonder in his case, I wonder some other things. So I'm gonna just ask the question. Is Mike P top tier and can you see him main eventing? I'm not sure an opponent, but would he be main event material for something like a big card? I'm talking Summer Madness, Gnome, Volume, one of those.
I think the only way he could be main event like status is like if Briz came back and somehow he got that battle or something. Then but like I don't think there's a lot of matches out here for Mike where he can main stage and shit. I mean, main event something.
I don't. All right. and I say this with all due respect, bro.
I think
Mike
if you
P, and I hope at some point he hear this too. Mike P, you are a excellent battle rapper. I think your lyricism is A1. Your character assassination is really good. Your breakdowns, your flow patterns, all your cadences and shit. Like Mike P is really, really good. However, you are not top tier. I cannot. And I'm gonna tell you why. I can't take your name and just put you next to anybody and sell a card. You're not gonna sell the venue out. You're not gonna bring everybody out. Maybe over on iBattle, maybe over on KOTD, depending on who it is, you might could sell out an event. But Mike P is not a fill the venue name.
Right.
And you're not out here just dominating other battle rappers, battle after battle after battle. You're not like on an easy to block captain type run. You never even had one of them runs.
That's what I think.
You're not a top
that's what he
tier
missing.
battle rapper.
He mentioned in his blog, and I'm gonna get your rating next, Fat Boy. He mentioned in his blog that he be winning and he's had some groundbreaking performances like the Sharon thing or whatever the case. And I definitely like his material there. But okay, so after Rada, we gonna skip Rada. Just say just after that. Bill Collector, T-Top, Geechee, they use that same angle and kind of made you look bad.
Like it's still not old. Like
you know what I'm saying? It was crazy because they all used the angle differently than Rada did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's not realizing against other top tiers, with the exception of Sharon, and that's different. We talking about URL top tiers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't done the best. So I don't think that, and even if you think you did really good, you lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that URL isn't booking you properly because they gave you great matches. And I understand certain circumstances wasn't in your favor, but I don't know. I don't necessarily.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Mr. HD7 in the YouTube. You horny. I don't know why. He said Low had the thighs out yesterday.
Shout out to Low's thighs being out. Yes, I definitely had on pink socks, not black today or yesterday. Updo, I was extra cute. I had on the blonde graphic tee, white Air Force One. Shout out to God because it didn't rain like it was doing all day, so my shoes didn't get fucked up. It was lit. Appreciate you, Mr. _ HD7, because you real recognize real.
I'm seeing all battle rap comments, and then I seen the nigga say, shout out to Low for the thighs. I'm like, hold on, my nigga. This is not a battle rap comment. What is this? But, okay, so my score.
Your rating.
Okay. 6.5.
Okay, that's fair.
In fairness,
you gotta say 6.5. 6.5 sound crazy.
Yeah, 6.5. Like, the last battle, I didn't see it in its entirety. I was cool with the rest of the card. It wasn't a whole bunch of like wow factor or wow moments, but we did get some good rapping yesterday. I wasn't disappointed in any of the battles. I think some people had solid days, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get to it.
All right.
Not sure.
And I'm
cool little day. Yeah.
Okay, so keep in mind, I didn't see the last battle. So since we had a battle canceled, that's automatically dropping y'all to an 8. So if y'all got a perfect event, y'all at an 8. Because now we got to give reasoning on why we picking our reason. Because these motherfuckers in here be cooking us.
Yeah, them niggas think they trick. They like, that ain't what y'all said over there. Like, yo, Discord, relax.
Right. Okay, so I didn't see Danny's third round of that battle. So mine is just gonna be based off the first 3.5. I mean 2.5. I can't count. I'm a little drunk. But anyway, so Nunu and Real Deal, it was kind of like mid for me. Klutz and Chilla was good. I really wanted to watch that one back because it was a lot of good rapping. It was some things I didn't like, but very good rapping to me. Very good.
That's the only one I got to watch back, bro.
It was it good? Was it better on the second watch?
Yeah, it was just as good as the live watch. I'll say that. Not better, but just like
it was good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that battle. And then the third battle, I like that one as well. I'm gonna go with 6.5 based on me not seeing the main event.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. Yep.
Are we okay, chat? Did we do all right?
All right. I'm just saying, Primo, the battle that got canceled was Mike P and Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first battle of the night, they started off with our white brethren. They started off with Real Deal.
The white Thriller,
the Caucasian Thriller in Manila. Let's get it.
How y'all feel about this?
I thought it was a good battle to start the event. It was like slow paced at times, but it picked up. I think I felt it was a good enough battle to start the event off. It wasn't like a stinker to me. I did expect it to be better, but it wasn't bad. It was all right.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
This fat boy dog, none is fat boy dog. How you feel?
We fuck with Real Deal here too. Like we love.
Yeah, we love Real Deal too.
I picked Real Deal to win this battle against my dog. So I really believed Real Deal was gonna win this. I'm kind of disappointed in the Real Deal we got.
I am too.
And I don't think he was trash. I'm disappointed in the version of him we got. He talked about his veteranship and how long he been here since Cardi B was a ring card girl, and
that was fire.
I kind of don't. I'm not mad at the bar, but I will say is I'm over battle rappers telling us how long they've been here to score points with the crowd. Like
we want to know what you did.
You wasn't here when Smack had hair, and like yo, bro. Okay, bro.
Yeah. You never seen Chico, like all right.
Yeah, like you wasn't here when Nunu was a receptionist. Like you ain't been here that long. Like we get it, bro.
You wasn't here when it was blue dress Nunu, red hair Nunu. You don't know about that Nunu.
Before Smack Beer Chilla,
bruh. It's like, and I'm not saying that's the only thing he rapped about. Real Deal did have some quality material in there. Throughout the 3 rounds, I think the third round was definitely his best, like easily his best round. I think they both had moments of character assassination that was really good as far as where they worked.
It was the job. Yeah. I'm gonna just say it. The job angles. I don't know, brothers. I don't know. I don't know if I like them angles that much. The whole first of all, Real Deal is not even a teacher anymore. He already tweeted it. So when you was talking about that, none about how he should be changing the schools instead of them talking about the homosexuality and talking about the this and the that, it's kind of like, first of all, wrong, maybe good message, wrong deliverer, because the school system is not plagued by gayness. It's plagued by the downplay of Black history. So we're not doing that.
It's also plagued by the downplay of tools you need in real life. Nigga,
in real life.
General Lee, what the fuck? I need to pay these bills. Help me with my real life.
Teach me how to manage money and do life skills. We need to change school in general. But it's like, it was good. Now, what I did enjoy about Nunu's round was the comedic shit, the white boy thing, whatever he was doing at the beginning of his first.
He did it for a while, so I like that.
Yeah, now, I'm going to tell you what was missing for me. Real deal. Listen. When you battling on URL, I say the same thing for like my verse. There are certain things that you do very fucking well.
Yep.
And I don't want you to think because you're battling on URL with a certain type of quote feel or a battler that you should change that. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do that in the trenches. That's why I'm confused.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm super confused because, baby, you could have smoked him with the KLT. You could have went full KLTD, grind time, that type of mode, that funny shit, that good rapping, and you could have really won. I got Nunu with a 30.
Why didn't he keep doing it? Like,
period. That's what I'm saying, Freddie. I hate when y'all come over to URL and y'all don't just tap into your essence. I feel like when other battlers, like if a battler from URL was to battle on KLTD, they're going to tap into that funny shit. because they know that's what the crowd kind of like. When y'all come over here, I get it. You're trying to tap into this like angle, scheme, punch, gritty material type thing. And it doesn't work for everybody.
He even went as far to tell us he used to sell weed and he was selling all this other shit. Who is this? Who is this guy?
Like, it's unnecessary. Listen, you're battling Nunu. He's definitely more, I would guess you would call it urban or whatever when it comes to like material wise, but you could have definitely made fun of and use that style. It's still gonna translate well. This is what I want battlers to realize. It's still gonna translate well on the URL stage. We like guns and Thule Blams, but we like to laugh too.
If anything, URL is missing that, so why not do that? Because there's not a lot of that over here.
Listen, my best advice
good point, Freddie. That's a good
for
point.
Real deal, when you battle Tay Rock, shout out to my dog. Tay Rock is, he's the top 5 for me. If you want to win against him, you're not going to out Thule Blam him. You're not going to out nigga him. You got to use the things that are out there about him, which, to be honest, shout out to Rock. I love Rock. It's a lot of shit out there you can make funny. You got to tap into your Pat Stay bag, baby. Otherwise, he's going to Thule Blam your fucking head off. He going to Thule Blam your head off. Rock got one of those cadences that everybody loves. So it's like, once he get into that bag, that's what I'm saying, Freddie. Once Rock get into that comfortable bag, he's gonna stick to what he know. He's gonna win. You gotta figure out how to use that comedic relief to downplay his strong suits. Otherwise, baby, he gonna cook you over here in the hood. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's why Pat Stay always did good on URL. That's why you see Sharon usually do good on URL. So it's like
you gotta learn how to do a character breakdown. I think those are better.
Real deal gonna give Tay Rock a problem. I think because of the name Tay Rock is a big deal on your resume, and Real Deal don't get a lot of these opportunities. And I know it's not happening on URL, which is a shame. But when you get a chance to attack somebody like Tay Rock, and he got so much history, bad history, if we may be honest, things you can go at him with. Real Deal is the type to have that much time to sit down and really craft some shit for you.
I just want him. It's not that way. I want him to stick to what's true, the essence of yourself, your foundation. Because
but he's a good angler, though.
He is, but I want him to do it a certain type of way. I didn't appreciate the way he did the. They both talked about each other, John. I guess I was just bored a little bit with that particular part of the material.
He tried to discredit. None, you up here talking about you sold drugs and you this and that. You don't know. I used to do that too. I used to this and that.
He sold heroin. I was like, what?
I was like, yo, bro, what? Not the school teacher, but it was like, for me, I get that the whole homosexuality in school thing was like, okay, maybe that's not the right time. But I felt like
wrong messenger, baby.
Yeah, but the message he was delivering, like the way he was delivering it, I fucked with it. I thought the material was good. It was just that, I don't know. It just like, it wasn't overwhelmingly good to like, all right, you're not going crazy, but I fuck with what you're doing up here. I guess that's the best way to say it.
I don't think I'm all the way mad at the job shit. I actually liked some of it. I just think they both drug it out. They kind of made like
that's maybe what it was for me, Freddie. They drug it out a little bit.
Because none of that had like damn near 2 rounds of this shit, and then you could tell Real Deal was like, "Oh, you want to talk about my job? Okay, round 2. Here we go. I got a round."
What do you say? Was a truck driver or something?
Yeah, he said he got. But he also Nunu also talked about that too. So I feel like it felt very like we talking about each other's jobs, the whole fucking thing. Dutch, real quick, how you feel in the building? I was in the building to start the night off.
All right, before I get to that, shout out to the YouTube cousins. Derek Gooden said, not sure how long it's gonna last. Yeah, yo. But I'm happy to.
Cousin Derek.
You might have got away with that.
But I'm get away with that, cousin.
He get away with it. T-Rex voice. He said, but I'm happy. What the hell? She's in the way. My fault, y'all. Yeah, I'm happy to be talking about some battles, Casino and Authentic. he would like to see. Hit the like button.
Okay.
Hit the motherfucking like
Hit the
button.
goddamn like button, man.
Shout out to
Hit that
M
like.
Lang too.
Yup.
M Lang on the super chat. Salute to New Era providing great content for these battle rap streets. Shout out to M Lang, Cody
M. Lang in the
panelists.
building.
Shout out to M.
Shout out to
Lang.
him.
And shout out to
And
Cousin
you know,
Kenny.
Cousin Kenny.
Our
Cousin
favorite
Kenny.
cousin.
Our favorite cousin. He say salute to the team. Great running in the Dutch yesterday. Dutch, you ain't tell us you seen cousin.
Yeah, shout out to Cousin Kenny, man. Yeah.
He said he would personally like to see Klutz versus Kid Chaos in his next pin gauntlet mission. He's on, and I definitely agree with that. Actually, I mentioned that yesterday. I had a conversation with somebody, and I said that Klutz and Kid Chaos is similar in a way. Appreciate y'all, cousins. Appreciate y'all.
Now let's
nigga might get a McChicken now. Nigga, something couple of dollars.
Couple dollars.
Let's
get
cheeseburger.
How you feel in the building about Real Deal and Mr. Nunu?
Boy, oh boy. All right, so this is how I felt. Let's man, look. I felt like None did better. All right, I feel like None did what Real Deal did better. What Real Deal usually does, I feel like None did it better.
You're right.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, all right, you may have your reservations on how he structured his material about the teaching thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look, 2020, man, listen, Arsenal's still a bus driver to us. You know what I'm saying? He still drives his bus. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things in battle rap that you just get attached with. And Real Deal being a teacher.
In St. Louis.
Exactly. It's not the truth. It's about perception. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you perceived as or whatever you're attached to, a lot of times it's tough to get away from that, especially with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case may be, yeah, there was a lot of inaccuracies with Nune's material, but hey, in the building, it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. So
I wasn't mad at None completely.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think he had some stuff.
I think Nunu did really good. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well,
I'm not like goat like how Fat Boy is, but I definitely thought they both did very good rapping. Like at the end of the first, me and Freddie was both like, yeah, no, that was good rapping from both of them.
And when the way he started it out was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, there's a difference between the white boys down south and the white boys where you from. You know what I'm saying? Like we season our food better. You know what I'm saying? Like
we put sugar in our Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I thought that was clever. You know what I'm saying? It was a good approach.
How while he was doing it, he kind of was like attacking them with like the white like swag and shit. Like he was like pal, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's what made it. That's what made it good. That's the type of, and I feel like he did that because he understands what powers Real Deal have. He can do that very well. So he was trying to prepare for that and add that to his. And I say this all the time. I love when battlers understand their opponent. And so if you're battling somebody with a different style, you try to adapt a little bit to this environment. And I enjoy that. And I feel like None definitely did that. He started his first off with that. And it was an extended period of his round. It wasn't short. Like he went the long one, read it with it instead of like just low hanging fruit. Like I'm going to tell a joke or two. Like he committed to it.
None really did his homework for this battle, it seems like. It seems like what we expected from Real Deal, None was like, yeah, I'm going to just hit him with that before he can even do it. You know what I'm saying? So he did the funny shit first. He did, I think Real Deal, to me, Real Deal must be known for like talking about people's careers and shit, because it seemed like they both already knew they was going to talk about that the way it lined up. So I think None really did it.
Let's get to it.
We asked the question last episode. We said, well, I don't know. We asked the question. We was like, at least me, I said, yo, I feel like None need to win this battle. Here's the problem. We said, yo, you need to win this battle. Nigga went out there, and for me, I gave him the gentleman's. I ain't gonna lie. I gave him the gentleman's 30.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga, but is you coming back?
Let's talk about it. The
At what
third
cost?
round.
Yo, because we gotta talk about this third. Let's get
Hold
to it,
on,
yo.
wait. Dutch, how did it feel in the building for the third? Did it feel tense in there? Because
Yeah.
I feel like he
It
was
was
talking.
cringy.
Yo, yo, in the
Smack is getting
building,
shorter and shorter. I'm like, where is Smack at, bro?
I was
Smack like
listen.
3'2" right now.
I was right
Yeah.
next to Smack. I was like, oh my god. I'm standing next to people. We was like, yo, I don't know, none coming back.
Wow, that's what it was feeling like. I feel like he I don't know, none. Like I'm not gonna say you wasn't preaching. Had some good bars in there or whatever. But you want to be booked
Right.
for a volume, and I don't know. They might book you for like a strike card or something.
It seems like it's showing up a lot that the newer guys are like they feel like they're being replaced. Like they literally are saying like you guys are, pushing these newer dudes and kind of
Oh yeah, he
replacing
did mention that in his third about whatever he was saying, and then he was like, and then it's all y'all pushing the rookies, y'all booking all the rookies.
I had a conversation with a veteran blogger. I won't say who because I don't know if there's some material they might end up using or blogging on at some point. But I do want to ask this question: do you feel like URL needs to cut the roster? It's too many niggas. It's too many niggas to feed. It's too many niggas to keep active. It's too many people to have around. And then when you do finally pay a nigga, it's $900. And like Nunu said, I can barely pay my rent and get an outfit. Do URL need to cut the rock? You got too many people. And the niggas you bringing on now, you starting to book them more than the niggas like the Nuns, like the Holmesies, like the niggas that really been putting in work to gain their spot as a superstar. You kind of slowly nudging them niggas right out of the way. I done seen Sosa Flair on the last 4 cards.
I think that, but see, this is the thing, Febboy. I think that the rotation of battlers that we might, as URL fans, like to see, they're running out of matches. Those matches are gonna have to be spread out as main events to attract you to the card because they have to start booking the new guys. I don't want them to stop developing new talent. I don't want them to stop those opportunities. I think Mike P made a good point with matchups matter. So you are narrating the trajectory of my career based on who you book me with.
Right.
I think the matches need to be better. I don't need.
Okay. So, all right, not to cut you off, but so this is what I'm thinking. As you talking, this is what I'm thinking. At what point does it somewhat become? I don't even know if that's a fair question. Is it like I'm wondering, like, okay, at what point do we start blaming the vets who just determine that I don't want to battle certain people? I mean, they're entitled to battle who they want and what they want their career to look like. And what point is it like, okay, if URL give me more money, I'll battle that person. But for what you trying to pay me, I don't want to battle them. So how do you get the newer niggas the plates they want based on the fact that I'm gonna be honest, some of y'all niggas not as dope as you think you are, but you worth watching, if that's the nice way to say it.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, how do we get certain niggas on cards versus certain people? And then it's like URL not live streaming events so we can get the big events so that we can make stars and big moments out of these situations. Like, it just seemed like it's so much turmoil going on behind the scenes trying to figure out the best way to get certain people booked versus certain people. Is like, bro, where are we with this? I don't understand this whole process of rollout right now. I don't know where this is going no more. Like, you thought you like, okay, well, we got Chess, Briz, T-Top, like they the next big stars. And at one point it kind of felt like they was becoming the next wave of the big stars, right? And then the wave after them, it was like, okay, well, it started getting weird because then JC came back, Trez came back, Ill Will came back, and then they kind of like started thinning it out. Then we got the Geechee era, we got this era, and then it's like, but then like the people under that wasn't really filling in the gaps to really make it stars. So then it just kind of like got stagnant. Then we started having tournaments, and it's like, where the tournaments at now? So it's like, yo, this shit all over the place, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where
it's pretty
at
obvious.
more.
It's pretty obvious. There's some kind of financial money something going on, because it's like we're not getting as many events no more. We're not really seeing like the name. We're seeing nothing but the newer names. Not that we do want them to be pushed, but I don't know if they can carry full cards like this and shit. So,
But
But it make you
but
wonder,
Fred,
Freddie, like, are they
no
saving
money for tournaments.
are they saving the big names for when they really can do a big event? Because it's not
I
like
feel
they
like
can't
it have
put
to
none
be
of them niggas on
course.
cards.
You
Of
gotta have
course.
okay, so you gotta think of y'all gotta think when it comes to who we consider superstars, the URL specifically, they don't have as many matches left. You gotta book a gnome card every year.
Yes.
So it's like throughout the year, we have to book these new guys, and most of the time, y'all, the majority of fans is only gonna want to see them matched up against someone else that's well known. So now it's like we gotta spread these out throughout the year so that y'all can get interested in these new people. So maybe we could book a gnome with them. But then these sparsity of big matches that we have left, we have to use those to attract you guys to these cards that have these new guys on them. Even if the new guy is booked against a veteran, like if you got the 2-on-2 with John and DNA and Sosa, Flair, and Foots, like a lot of people, we know Sosa, Flair, and Foots because we battle rap nerds. We know they fire. We know we've been tapped in, but we're talking about the majority of the audience. We're talking about the people that got to buy the ticket to come there. They might not, you know what I'm saying? They might not be as tapped into certain things. You want to draw that audience too. So it's like we can't. How many more matchups can we have with Tay Rock?
And it's
You know what I'm saying? How many more matchups with our Surf, Red, like that are when you're booking two top tiers against each other? Like Goods comes outside every so often. He might got a few left. Like you might can pull a Mook on a card. That's gonna be expensive as a bitch. Like Surf is in jail, free Surf. Calico got a few left. Now Calico is one top tier that got a few left, but I feel like he hit or miss when it comes to, I don't know if you can main event Cal. And shout out to Cal, because y'all know I love Cal. But it be sometimes that shit be hit or miss, to be honest. Like it's not for everybody. The way Cal rap might be for me, but it might not be what the fuck is for Freddie. You know what I'm saying? So a main event is, you know what I'm saying, with him is different. Now, Easy to Block Captain Fall Out. That was your up and coming star. Geechee's battles is all ran through. A lot of Twerk battles would have to be rematches. He took a lot of his good battles early. It's like, who is it? Rum Nitty has battled everybody. Top tier, mid tier, low tier. Like he's one of the gatekeepers and the legends. Like it's kind of crazy.
Battle Don Marino again. Did
You
y'all
know
see
what I'm
that?
saying? You
Like,
can't
yo,
book.
bro,
I don't know if
battle everybody, bro.
I don't know if JC at the top of a Summer Madness is gonna do it for the gang. You know what I'm saying? That might be more of a volume
with Surf, and then maybe.
But
Lux.
that's what I'm saying. That's like, yo, JC could have battled Lux. Chilla Jones could have battled Lux. Daylight's supposed to battle. Like, we can't get this nigga outside.
Man.
You got a few of those mega matches left. That's what I'm saying, Fat Boy. You can't put 3 of them bitches on one card and then put 2 undercard people or matchups. You have to spread those out throughout the year. Like, yeah, they're having less battles. It looks like, they probably be figuring out some business stuff, getting the money back right, figuring out how the money's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at less cards, but I think the matchups should be a little better.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far. Oh, go ahead, Freddie. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't think they should put all like them kind of matches, like 3 of them on one card, but they definitely need like a good one on there. And then, like, I'm not mad at pushing the newer talent, but this card had, even though 3 of them were in one battle, they had Hansel, what was the Authentic,
Klutz.
Flair Soul, Klutz, like the whole card was basically, they had.
It is a born legacy, but it is a born legacy. So that's
Born
my
Legacy
point.
Ain't that it used to be one of it ain't Summer Madness for known, but Born Legacy ain't finals.
I feel like
Fred,
we seen them niggas on the outside card. We seen them niggas on the.
They have to introduce you to them. They got to get y'all excited for these battlers.
Nah,
but you got every single card now.
Here's the biggest thing, though.
And throughout the whole card, like, nah.
Yeah, but
bring real sick back outside. Can somebody go get that? Where's the
that boy really hurt.
Book Holmesy. Where's Holmesy? Book him.
Battle fucking Thesaurus.
Yeah, where's everybody that got stopped from the trenches? Where are their battles at? Like,
where is the fucking tournament people. Like, what the fuck is happening? Hold on,
Book
I want to get
Swamp is on his Burb run. Book Swamp against some other people. It's
minute.
okay for him to battle somebody that's not Burb. Like, book him.
Y'all
I don't
got,
want to get
but
too
here's the
far off
problem.
topic, but my thing is, go ahead, Dash. Go ahead.
Here's the problem. Like, I feel like everybody that's mentioning these names, right? That's been on these app events, right? Y'all would scream out to the heavens if they were booked on this card. 1, 2, the budget that we talked about the budget, right? So if these, they charge different rates for rounds. So if it's a 1-rounder versus a 3-rounder, you got Arsenal, Shotgun Sugar, and Old Red, right? No matter how you feel about them, they're still a name, and they're gonna charge you a lot of money for 3 rounds. So they say, you know what? We ain't got the money like that. So you know what? Let's set it up like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of on y'all way out the door. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all rates is something that we can't afford for 3 rounds. And we ain't going to spend 3 rounds for these guys. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go under budget, book out for y'all 1 rounds, and then have y'all guys battle our new guys. You know what I'm saying? And make it work. That's what it really comes down to. Like, it's really not that hard. It's not that hard to figure out. It's budget.
It's outrageous.
It
is, but it's business, bro. It's business.
I don't know.
Business. You could take.
So you saying they not making enough money so that they can pay the battlers?
So you tell
imagine, you know how much Arsenal
or Jaden
unless you want to
donate.
Where is Jaden Nightwing?
Where's Legacy didn't have a host. There was no host yesterday.
There was no host. What is happening?
Like, it was crazy.
Because you also got to remember, this thing was last minute. Mike P wasn't lying.
Well, shout out to Jay Black, because I did hear him say he was doing some real life regular shit this weekend, so he just couldn't. I don't think they couldn't get Jay Black. I just think he's just doing some real life shit.
If you would have,
shout out to him, but still, like, I get it. But hold on, I don't want to go too crazy off topic. I want to say this though. I think it sucks that URL battlers get paid what they get paid. I don't know no other way to say it, but when you got niggas coming on stage arguing financial grievances and knowing that I'm going to give you a round that's probably going to get me kicked off this league because of how I feel, that's crazy, bro. Y'all paying these niggas peanuts. And they making y'all thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm sure, but y'all not paying them. I can't tell you how to spend your money. I just know it's fucked up.
He said his deposit wasn't even enough to cover his rent. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, god damn. And this niggas is spending their time to give you a quality event, and niggas can't even get booked regularly or get a decent check out of it the way it's even worth. Like, yo, bro, you want me to spend my time writing raps, memorizing it, and all that shit, and I still got a regular job to work and all that shit, because the check you gonna give me, it ain't even really worth what I'm doing. I'm just doing this because I love it. But I'd rather get my money from work and just say fuck battle rap at this point. It sounds like from what Nun's saying. So it's like, bro, it's fucked up, man. I thought Nun had a really good 3rd round.
He did.
I'm not mad at him expressing his grievances to Smack. I think Smack realized, like, yo, we starting to look bad out here on this stage, bro. Like, I'm getting kicked every time I get up here by somebody. Don't know who it's gonna be, but somebody gonna try to kick my ass up here for something they don't like about getting booked or the money they getting. And it's happening enough the way I remember Lo saying, y'all don't on the timeline, y'all don't realize all these battle rappers is coming out complaining about shit. Yeah, and it's filtering over to the stage now too. Niggas like, I'm not being heard on the timeline. I'm about to rap. And I'm gonna tell you when I rap. Like, it's fucking up battle rap that these niggas not getting paid.
The backstage energy about to be weird. Smack about to be walking around with the whole
you walking
bottle.
past niggas you gave $1,200 to is crazy.
16, 15.
You know, niggas is
he booking them like they on the small league. I'm not gonna tell y'all how to spend y'all money, but I wouldn't be mad with less events if they were quality. If that's what y'all had to do to maintain the quality and the pay for the battlers, I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, less battle rap for this league doesn't necessarily overall mean less battle rap. You know what I'm saying? There's other leagues that throw events and stuff.
Hey, man. Giving them $1,200.
Hey, man.
Funny,
we went on a tangent before we go too far off. We went on a tangent. We're talking about Born Legacy 13. Let's narrow back in on the topic. We basically sound like we all have Nunu winning this battle.
Yeah,
I did see some people on the timeline saying real deal, and I was actually pretty shocked. I'm gonna be honest, but
I'm shocked at that, but I'm not mad at it. It's an opinionated sport. Do what you will, bro. I'm not mad.
But anyway, so the next battle on the card was Klutz and
It was Klutz and Chilla, right? Yeah.
Oh
and
man,
Chilla.
Jones is home.
Yo,
That nigga was.
Chilla
Jones
I don't
is
Jones.
know.
home.
Are
Chilla
you
Jones
not
at that.
entertained? I'm not gonna say it's like the best Chilla Jones I ever seen, but that nigga pen is potent.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what I would say. I would
Yeah.
say him
Oh,
like when's the last time he battled? I know
I don't
Oh,
even
shit,
know.
it's
you've
been a
been chilling
long.
for a minute, huh?
He been.
Chilla
I
got a
feel like he been.
family. He got a dad gut. Chilla
Yeah,
got
he
Chilla
got his
whole life
companies and shit
different.
too.
Nigga
So
got
he
a
Oh,
definitely
beard now. His full beard grown.
yeah, he looked like
that
he got
nigga
a
was rapping. Oh my god! I don't care what nobody say.
Yo,
That Chilla got one of the craziest pens. I don't give a fuck.
he really
I
do.
don't know
And he
how
don't
often they
cheat.
can
He
have
don't
him
cheat
out
it.
or how often URL will book him, but I feel like y'all should book him at least 3 times a year. Like he should be in a regular enough of a rotation that it don't feel like, damn, when the
mm,
last time we seen Chilla? I
Yeah.
feel like he gonna have a bad battle here and there, whatever, but I feel like that's damn near everybody. So it's
but
like,
maybe
why not book him? That nigga's pen is crazy.
maybe the break was needed for Chilla. You know, it's like for these writers, when you book these writers a lot, it's like, damn, it's not like simple shit that they put together. So maybe this break that he just went through was good for him because the
Hold on.
content, the
Yeah.
material was elite yesterday. Like
It was
Chilla was on that.
potent,
Hey, Klutz, I
Freddie.
gotta call you out, Klutz. I'm gonna say I want
Uh-huh.
to say this, and I know it sounded fire when you said it. You know how you get writer's block and this and that. That don't happen to me. It was fire when you said it. My nigga, you
Boo!
like 13. You just started rapping, my nigga. So of course you got a lot to say. We not doing that. We not doing that, bro. Niggas been
And with
around
you
for 15
battling
years
vets,
rapping.
you got so much material to draw from and so
Mm-hmm.
much and many angles. These are known people. You not known. They gotta dig in the abyss to find out who you are.
Nigga
They
had
can't
to.
just they can't just text their friend in battle rap and be like, hey, who is such and such? And they get a
Yeah.
kind of a rundown. Like, no, like you can go look up years of they battles. You bring up the JC Chilla battle. Nigga, that's one of the best battles ever. I don't care what he said in the battle. I don't care
Yeah,
how it was
nigga,
paused. Nigga, that battle is a fucking classic. You can
it is
only
a
wish
classic.
to live up to that.
Right.
What are you
Yeah.
talking
I
about? You
didn't
can
even hear
Hold
him.
only
on. Y'all
wish
I
don't
to
didn't even
even
hear
say
him
that.
say that,
aspire
bro.
to
That's
Hold
crazy.
be.
on.
I didn't
Hold
hear him
on.
say
Hold
that.
on. Slow.
He brung up hold on real quick, Fat Boy.
Yeah.
Please hold your thought. There's a lot of things in old rap and battle rap that today in our pause culture we would pause. So I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
gonna let you get that off. We extra childish today. We didn't grow up in that era. It's a lot of DMX you can go listen to. It's a lot of Biggie you can go listen to. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg you can go listen to. You gonna pause that shit all day.
Oh, facts.
A lot
That's
of
a
a
fact.
lot of rappers they didn't have all that extra shit going on back then. So when they wrote just for what shit sounded like. So we not letting you
Oh, I
get
know.
off. And you
My bad.
more
You
of a
talking about when
new
he tried to make the nail UJ? He tried. Okay, I remember.
yeah, that
Yeah.
whole thing. Like, and yes, we pause today. A nigga do that, we pause,
But
yo.
at the
But
time, that shit
but
was.
at the time,
Oh my
We
god.
paused
that
it back
battle
then
is a
too.
fucking
What you mean?
that's
That was
a
in the Black Star era. We
listen
had to
here.
pause that
Everybody
too.
wasn't from New York. You fucking stop it.
Fair point,
You
but
fucking
still.
stop. Everybody, we all damn near from New York is everybody cousin now. We
At
all
this
done picked up
point,
a
yeah.
lot of lingo
Yeah,
from New York. It's a lot of New York popular artists,
I
period.
know what
New
I'm
York
saying.
is popular. So it's like, I'm gonna let you get away with it a little bit, but you're not getting away with that. That battle was a fucking classic. You can only hope to wish you could ever have one of them classics that go through
It
time.
didn't. I didn't really recognize that when he was doing that he was kind of disrespecting that battle. So I didn't even correlate the two. But I think you're right. That shit
No,
is
when
one.
he said it, I was like, hey, yo, pause, yo.
Yeah, it
You know what
sounds
I'm
crazy the
saying?
way he
It
tried to
sounds
slow it down.
crazy. And he had the good setup with it. He's a good rapper. He's witty, but we not letting you get away with that. It's certain things that, like Fatboy was saying, like, you ain't gonna get writer's block when you battling Chilla Jones or fucking
Yeah, you still
JC.
in middle school, my nigga. Like, how you up there telling these niggas you don't get writer's block? You just started.
You
You
just
just
got here,
getting
Brody.
started. Hold
I
on,
think.
but this is what I wanted to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's
Go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
to that.
good. You good. Go ahead.
This is what I'm realizing. I get it that we don't got a lot of superstars out of this newer wave and the newer era. Cool. This is what I'm starting to see, bro. We do not get classic battles no more. You
They
might
call
get a
everything a
goodie.
classic though.
Yeah, but in reality, you might get a goodie. You might get a twerk versus real sick. You might get a good battle like that. Is it a class? Is this a battle 5 years from now? You like, nah, I'm about to sit down. That shit was A1. It's not. Y'all niggas is not making classics, bro.
No.
Remember when we didn't really know Av like that, and we kind of knew who Rum Nitty was, and niggas made a classic? Y'all new niggas don't just make good, crazy battles like that. That don't happen no more. For some reason, I don't know why. It's not to say that battles be trash. Y'all don't really... classics don't be happening in battle rap like that no more, bro.
Bro, Avin Rum Nitty is the greatest battle.
I'm trying to think, like, what was the best battle? Like,
that
what's
battle
the best great
bro,
battle you've seen in a minute?
When I think of the best battles I've seen, it's not a lot of new battles I'm going to.
Yeah,
I can think
ain't
of
no recent shit.
I can think of like right off the top of my head, I can think of like 2 or 3. And
Right.
they don't really involve one of them involved twerk and real sick, but other than that, they would be nigga surf level, Tay Rock level. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of y'all think y'all are more fire than y'all are, but I don't think a lot of y'all. I feel like the styles are like a lot more versatile now, with the Maryland crowd coming in. But a lot of y'all draw your inspiration from the foundations of these veterans that we have known for years.
Yep.
Whether y'all see it or not, it might be even subconscious, but like we can see that's why it's easy to put y'all in mirror matches so fast. Because we can see it like quickly. Like I don't know if y'all can, but you know what I'm saying? Like I want y'all to be more competitive, but I don't want y'all to be delusional.
Yeah. So who's y'all had in the battle? Klutz and Chilla.
I'm gonna be honest, man. All right, and I know I don't want to just attack Klutz. I really don't. But I gotta speak from
that surf angle was booty.
I gotta come from the only perspective I got, and that's this. I don't know what it is about Klutz, and I think I said this the last battle too. I don't know what it is about him, and I keep calling it smartest nigga in the room rap. But yo, bro, something about the way you're rapping, I don't kind of like it. Listen, I'm being honest, and it's probably a little of that, but I feel like his bars is fire. Don't get me wrong, he got some fire bars, but I feel like I don't know if some of it is too theatrical, like a nigga he looked like he in a high school play or some of this shit, or I like his comfort level on stage, like catering to the crowd and interacting with them, like talking to them and stuff. But some of it seemed like, yo, you need to get back to just rap. Like, I'm used to niggas like Tay Rock who really just get to it. They up here to rap. They mean it. They hate the nigga in front of them and they here for shit. This nigga on stage having fun. He playing around. He joking with niggas. And it's just like, something about this not battle rap to me.
Shout out to cousin real quick, because I got a joke. Shout out to cousin Al. He said he rapped like the Riddler. Go ahead, Freddie. I'm sorry.
It's not a bad attribute to have, like interacting with the crowd and shit like
it's
that.
Not.
Bars, but it's like you're
corny.
skipping some shit that you need before you can even do that. It's like you're skipping. I think you need to work on like, what is it, like projection, delivery. Like you got to work on them type of things before you can be that confident to interact with the crowd like you Charlie Clips and shit. Like,
hey, one thing I noticed too, you know how like battle rappers, when they deliver in the bar, they won't say the last words because they let the crowd guess what it is, because you kind of know what the last word is, so they just cut the last word off and don't say it, go right into the next line. Klutz, you're not that good at that. You did that so many times in that battle yesterday, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's not landing as a haymaker or room rocker like he think it is. Like, I don't think you as good at that as you think you is, and like maybe, I mean, there's nothing wrong with keep trying until you get it. I guess practice make it perfect, but something about him. I like him as a battle rapper. I like what he's doing up there. I just think it's something about it. I'm just like, I got a lot of reserve about too, and I'm just
I want them to stop matching him up with pins and match him up with somebody that have like great stage presence and something like that, so that it can bring him out of his I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be in my pen witty,
I'm
double
smarter than
entendre
you.
bag. Yeah, that. I
Mhm.
want him to add a little something. You need more than just you
Yeah,
have to
when
evolve. And please
Stop
stop
talking about surf.
rapping about surf. I
We
couldn't
man,
even
get it.
listen to nothing else you said down there for that whole part. I'm like, my nigga, we just told you last show, please stop talking about
Leave surf
surf.
alone.
yo, when Chilla hit
God,
them with that corridor, lose a quarter, I was like, oh my
He was
god.
fucking
dog,
him
that
up.
angle,
What
that you
was-
pandered your baby mom death angle at the end.
Yeah, that did it.
Oh
My
yeah,
That
that's
fucking
it.
did it.
mouth
And
was on the floor.
still,
I was getting ready for Drake. Like, hold on, let me walk in here and look at what's happening. What is
you
going
said you
on?
want to sell me a Hyundai, but when your Hyundai, I was like, oh my
Oh my
god.
lord. Yeah, he was on his back.
Shout out to Jake Smo. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap. He said Flair did a surf concept too, and
He
that was
did.
way more egregious.
Yeah, because the premise of it was I'm gonna talk about all the niggas that keep trying to bring up surf. But you damn near made a whole round out of that shit and essentially did the same thing by
Oh,
rapping about free surf. So it was like, yo, bro, I don't even understand why he did that. That's a whole nother battle.
yeah, it
But,
was
bruh,
good.
we gonna get to that too, bro. I don't even.
But I ain't gonna
How
lie,
y'all call this battle?
in the chat, in the Discord yesterday, majority had Klutz up 2-0 before it even got to the third. Like a lot of people
But
really felt like, this
I'm
like
not gonna
Klutz was
lie.
really good and was winning this battle.
But that's why I was saying I need to watch it again. Like I feel like bar for bar, we being honest here. I think bar for bar, Klutz was hanging in there. He was with him line for line. I think he had his shit. The problem is the rest of your performance and everything else that go with it. It was throwing me off. When Chilla get in his bag and he cooking and the room start rocking, it feel organic, it feel regular, it feel like battle rap.
Yeah,
When
I hear
he's
you.
doing it and he get a reaction here, reaction there, it was like,
Mhm.
it didn't have the same feel. So I'm like, I don't want to slight him and just say he lost because I don't like some of it. I want to rewatch it and give an honest answer.
Mhm.
But I don't know, Klutz. I fuck with you, but I don't know, bro.
It could
That's
be
all I'm
Like
worked on
saying.
though. I kind of
Freddie,
used to look at Swervo like that, and like Swervo, I ain't gonna lie, I used to not believe a
Right.
word you were
Not a
saying, but you got
word.
better. And I ain't gonna
Freddie,
lie,
you
like
remember? I think it was a round thing too. Like with the length of his rounds. You remember how his second started off really fucking good. Like we was like,
really
oh no,
good
he kind of cooking. Like
No,
this was an
until that
he was
upgrade from the
bombing
motherfucker
in the
first.
intro of that
kill
second.
bitch
He was
shit, some
cooking.
shit. That was a haymaker.
He was going crazy, and then it kind of like dropped off. But it's like you got to learn how to wrap them rounds up. You got to also learn how to get to it a little quicker. You
Mm-hmm.
can't, you know what I'm saying, take so long to get there. You think that, bro, you got to add a little bit of something. Just a little
That
bit
Aaron
of,
Hernandez low hanging fruit shit though, that
Jesus Christ, it
was
yeah.
was fire.
See,
crazy.
he
Plus
had
that's
some
the
crazy
shit,
material.
man.
I gave it to Chilla on the first watch,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a battle that I wanted to go back and rewatch before we did a full recap. I just didn't have time
Yep.
Yeah,
because I
like
feel
I
like
had
it
it. I
deserved
had
that. He has some good, witty, nice writing, some, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I don't know,
mm-hmm.
it's something lacking.
Yeah.
It might
I
take
had
some
I
getting
had it
used to,
I had
bro.
it 2-1 for sure. Chilla. I was kind of leaning to a 30, but I think Klutz did so good. He made like a lot of the rounds close until the third. I wasn't mad at giving him a round, and if I had to give him a round first, but I definitely had Chilla winning this battle. Though.
I had
Nah,
Chilla too.
I had Klutz winning this battle 2-1. I had
Okay.
Klutz
Klutz,
winning
see?
2-1.
Okay, go Dutch. Go
Go
Dutch.
Dutch.
I
And
feel
look,
like
Go
building.
Dutch.
I honestly want to ask people what do they consider a good okay. I want to know for some people like what do you exactly absorb in terms of people that have pens?
Yeah.
Because like I felt like with Klutz's first, it was a really good first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Overall, you know what I'm saying? The whole theme of it. I don't think a lot of times we appreciate battlers for what they at least try to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Right.
high risk, high reward. I felt like and it's funny because like in the building, I'm listening to this, I'm like, this is fire to me.
Right.
But I can see where some people would have a problem with this round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was fire to me. The whole
So
concept.
did you like the whole shit? How he opened it up like the pause, like the Chilla, am I getting warmer? The jacket, take it off, like put it on. Like what you
Yeah,
fuck with?
like
I was listening to this. I'm like, where is he going with this? Like, where is he going? And then, like, as he starts to rap, I'm like, I go back to what I just heard, like hot and cold. Oh, okay.
Right.
Let's see what he
it's
does
too
with this.
high school playish. Like if you had to just
How
rap
is it?
it
Alright.
probably was better. But the Klutz and the this and like taking breaks between the next line
Then he
and
was
like,
like,
yo,
ooh,
bro,
like he was
get to
shivering
it.
and
Like
shit.
get
Like
to
what?
it. Like we're
Alright.
gonna get it if you just rap it. But like that's why like when I said like I thought bar for bar he was hanging with Chilla. I'm with you, Dutch. Like I think he rapped great. Don't get me wrong. It's about
Really good.
rapping. It's the rest of it. Like I think he need to fix that and just learn how to just rap. It ain't gotta all be like drawn out and everything gotta be acted out or played out or have some kind of like theatrical moment attached to it. Sometimes you can just rap, bro. And if it's fire, they gonna respond. You don't have to show us every bar. You can just rap it, bro.
But he wasn't even showing y'all the ball, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I felt like listening to this. It's a preference thing because how he did it. It was to me. It wasn't even drawn out. He had to do that to get the idea and the theme across. You know what I'm saying?
And that could be the whole deck. I mean, I don't think so on that, Dutch. I think he could have not sold it as much and we would have caught it. Like all the shivering and shit like you're cold. Yeah, pause. But like all that like shivering, like you could have just gave us a little like, you know, you brush your arms like you're cold and we would have got the bar. Like you didn't have to act like you was actually shivering and now I'm sweating. Now it's hot.
Yeah, I just
it's too much. Bro. It's a little
I mean, it could be Dutch's in the moment. Like he in the room. So his perspective on it is just probably way different from us just sitting back watching it from home.
Yeah.
This is probably a little different, but I respect it. I don't want. This is the thing. I don't want to kill Klutz. I think he's dope. I really do. I really fuck with him. I don't want it to sound like I don't like him or I think he trash or nothing like that, bro. You fire. It's just certain little things I'm thinking like maybe over time it'll get better and it just won't seem like that. But right now I'm like I don't know all the way. That's all
I
I'm
thought the
saying.
Uno shit. He had like the little Uno scheme. I thought was alright. Like,
That was dope. I thought that was dope.
I felt like this battle comes down to the second round, in my opinion. Like,
Okay.
and it's tough because Chilla had a toilet paper scheme. I personally never heard anybody trying to deliver. Oh, that was fire!
That shit was fire.
I'm like, what? Because I felt like in the beginning of the round, I'm like, Chilla, you kind of you need something. You need something, and then when he delivered that, I'm like, okay, here we go. You know what I'm saying? And then
he had a liquor scheme too that was fire. Or the
he had
beers
a
or
liquor
whatever.
scheme of beers.
Yo, that Budweiser and all that.
Blue Moon.
He had a
Oh,
few
that
nice
was-
little
yeah.
one-rounders too. He had a few like little one-liners too. That was kind of like, oh, this nigga. He did good rapping to me throughout. I thought Klutz had moments that I liked, but to me, it's things he can take out. Like when I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need to stop giving him elite pins. Don't give him some other things in between. That way we can be excited to see him battle another pin. He has a pin. We know that. He
How do
needs
you
some
feel
other
about Chilla
things.
in the building, Dutch?
Chilla was
kind of
dog.
fucked up.
That third round was uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
to you.
no.
That was uncomfortable in the building. Like, oh my.
Yeah.
Because like
he kicked his ass in that third.
like talking about his, you know what I mean, his dead ex, his dead girlfriend. I'm like, oh, let me see where we gonna go with this. Like, it's kind of like how the first round was in the sense of the first round from Klutz in the sense of high risk, high reward. You take an approach and you don't know what type of reaction or what gratification you're gonna get from it from the fans. But dog, it was like, ooh, it was.
Yo, he said I got a green Kia. It's never seen the streets. He was like, green was my girlfriend's favorite color. I was like, oh my god.
You know what's crazy? When it was happening, I was like, I don't know, Chilla, this a little. But then I realized, my nigga, that's the whole reason he rapping about it. You brought it up. You put it in a battle. You brought it to battle rap, not us. So why I can't talk about it? If you felt like it was worth putting in a battle and trying to win a battle off that shit, why I can't talk about it?
I know when Chilla when he thought of that, I bet you that shit just like came to his mind instantly. He was like,
Yeah.
You're a
Like,
car
yeah.
salesman? Nah, not you. You're not
Yeah, of
you.
all
No,
things in the world.
the way
Yeah.
that it was a very well thought out angle. Like it's the way he used the material. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he brung it all the way back through at the end of the sequence that he was talking about the shit. It was good when he ended.
I think
I
Lo
think
literally brought that up too, or somebody did. I know we talked about it, about what you put out. You know, be careful because it could be used against you in another battle.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a whole fact.
Chilla, that shit was perfect.
Chilla, come back outside, bro. I know you don't
Yeah,
like
a few
battling these
times a
newer
year.
niggas. Please come back outside more often, bro.
Just a few times a year. You know what I'm saying? He probably busy. He got the school going on with Mickey Fax. The I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, the Pendulum. Yep. So shout out to that. I hope it's still going well. But anyway, let's move on. We done went off on 45 tangents. Next was the Flair Soul and Danny.
Dog.
This
was my God.
One of the better Dannys I've seen in a minute.
None of us picked Danny to win either.
None
of us.
We gotta own it. We said
none of us
been
picked
kind
you
of
to win, bro.
lackluster lately. Danny ain't been the same Danny that we used to, that we're accustomed to. Yeah. And boy, did he get back on track.
Danny was firing on all cylinders, from the rebuttals,
freestyles was landing, like everything was working for Danny.
I'm sorry we doubted you.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Like that, I'm gonna go against Danny every battle. That's
bro. He was cooking. Like he couldn't really miss for some reason, and I felt like Flair wasn't helping himself by fucking up some of his second. He fucked up some of his third.
Struggling.
Like, boy, you gotta get it together today. Like normally we've seen you've been all right, but this battle
Danny was kicking the raps out the dude. I was like, damn,
he
Flair,
was kicking the raps out your ass yesterday.
You succumbing to the pressure around this other Let me find out. They gotta stop booking you a little bit and slow down the pace.
To the pressure. Crazy.
Yo. Shout out to Danny though. This was a good battle for Danny.
He had some good raps. It just wasn't.
I think he caught the 30. For me,
he
caught the 30. Good little battle. I'm not mad at. I don't think Flair was bad. I think that he just had moments that fucked up his performance and it made his showing look bad. But he had some good material in there. I fuck with a lot of. I think he was struggling to get the crowd on his side for whatever reason, and you could see the frustration. He was like, "Oh, now they listening." Like towards the end of his second, I remember him saying that, and I'm like, I don't think it's that they not listening. I thought the approach you took in the first was a little outdated and old because everybody do the. Yeah, he tried to. You and Vicky was both smoking crack. You ain't telling me she was smoking by herself. Like we get what you trying to talk about his family and all this. Like he's like, yeah, y'all got me up here talking about his family. Like, no, we don't got you doing nothing.
Like
you
Danny
chose to write the bars, bro.
If Danny was getting I think Danny would just tell us.
Like, low key, Danny got one of the best crackhead bars off about Vicky when he was battling. He's battling Tay-Rock. Stop it, y'all not gonna play.
I don't think his approach to the battle was bad. I just think that the material he brought, it wasn't winning the fans over, and then I think a frustration was getting to him, and then he started fucking up a little bit. It's like, you'll get him next time, kiddo. This just wasn't the one.
That Miranda right shit on him in the rebuttal.
Yeah, he was doing freestyle rebuttals.
Miranda rights, you got the right to remain silent. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because I remember the first freestyle rebuttal he tried to do. I instantly said, "Oh no," because he been cringy lately from the hustle shit, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." But it was fire. He was cooking yesterday. Dutch, how was it in the building with the freestyle rebuttals and shit? Dutch
running from the kitchen right now. Like
Dutch was like, "I gotta stir these beans. I can't
go Dutch.
Go Dutch.
Go Dutch. Word the mother B.
Yo, we go live to our correspondent in the building, Dutch KIB. Take it away, Dutch.
Dutch had to go. Dutch had to go fix the plumbing. You remember that one time? You know how I would be with that.
What do y'all think about Flair, Solo Flair, whatever? Flair, so like, should he keep battling these vets and getting this resume up, or do you think he need a few, against his class, people that are more,
I think I think he need to battle his class. I'm gonna tell you, I say that because of something that just happened. Lowe said, "Oh, I think Klutz need to stay away from battling Pens, bro." Klutz versus Chilla, Klutz versus JC probably is fire a year or two down the road from now, like a battle that he is worked
Let
his
him get
way
a little
to.
more
Yeah,
seasoned. Let
like
him learn some
you just
things.
took Rum Nitty off the board. You took Danny Myers off the board. It's plenty of these niggas in his weight class he could battle that ain't from the DMV. Like there's some of that smoke
It's like
Gotti
when they
battled
somewhere
Nitty
threw.
else.
too.
It's kind of like when
Damn.
they took Ice Spice and she had that one little song and they put her on stage and people was like, "Holy shit, this is
Yeah,
terrible." And
yeah.
then she's still not that great, but it's improved.
Right.
Because she a little more seasoned. They didn't put a little more effort in. Give him some warm up stuff. No, you're giving him Chilla Jones and JC, and he
Right
hasn't
out the
experienced
gate.
these stage settings. Like it's certain things I feel like battlers have to experience before they can. It's not just good writing. It's a lot that comes with the finesse of whatever stage they're going to be on, and all stages are not the same. You know what I'm saying? So they have to experience certain things. You giving this nigga top pins, which is cool because I feel like JC is a top pin, but also a gatekeeper. So I feel like, you know what I mean? You can have JC battle a new guy or somebody that's a veteran because I feel like for a long time he wasn't getting the matchups he deserved. So it put him in a certain ranking for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
But also, like for Klutz, that's a top battle for him because he's a pin. So I feel like that's something you say for him down the line. That's not a gatekeep battle for him. That's something down the line that he works up to. And there are plenty other. I feel like he would have plenty style clashes with other people because he's so strictly pin that in order to really develop his talent, he has to battle people outside of what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot all about Flair battling Nitty too. Like his last, four people he's seen. Two of them one-on-ones have been Nitty and Danny, and then the 2-on-2 John DNA.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, he did good against Nitty. Don't get me wrong. I did have Nitty. I know people
They're
had
doing well, but just imagine how much better they will be in a year or two from
right
now
with the
after they
experience and
have
shit.
the more URL stage experience, the different stages, and kind of knowing what to do versus these different opponents. Because when they're coming from a small league, they're used to battling only small league opponents. Now they're battling more, you could put them with some mid tiers. Where Fonz at? Bring real name Brandon outside. Where Holmesy?
Y'all being spoiled and put in a bad spot at the same time. It's like y'all getting these super good names off the rip, but it's
Off
like it's
rip.
kind of hurting because you're
Like,
not
bro,
getting
you know how long Cortez chased Surf?
before you get them. Like, yeah, exactly.
Like, y'all
Exactly.
niggas do not
Exactly.
realize what it took to get to certain people, and niggas is getting Rum Nitty off the Rippington. Like, what? Like, all
And
right,
this the thing. It's not hating. Like we want to see y'all battle certain people, but when you got Flair Soul and Klutz on the last few cards, and you're battling top names, it's really gonna limit you because who the hell do you want to battle after you battle JC? Who do you want to battle after you battle someone like Nitty? You know what I'm saying? Like that is top of the line talent.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucked up thing about Nitty and JC's legacy and career is that you can use them as gatekeepers, but these are top of the line talents when it comes to what they do and how they write. So it's like you can also main event them almost. Because
I don't really take nothing away from this battle. Like, I think Flair Soul will be fine. I think he's still one of the better, newer names we got. He just had like a subpar performance, and this don't really do nothing for Danny either. Like you beat Flair Soul, you should beat you. Like nothing's different after this. So
yeah,
cool battle though. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, like I said, I just think
who did y'all have winning? Did y'all have
Clearly
Danny
Danny.
clear? Clearly Danny. Okay, just making sure. Just for the record. Just for the record.
Yes, sir. That was a clear one.
So
then we had Jack Boy versus Mike P.
Oh, that was crazy.
That would have been really crazy. That would have been so good on this card. Like it's one of those warm ups. That actually on this card, it probably could have main evented, to be honest.
It was the only battle with a backstory. It was the only battle with something like that just made sense. That just wasn't randomly put together like this. It needed that for real.
Yeah,
and we said in the last episode, we was like, "Yo, this is probably the best battle on the card." Like we was all waiting for this one, and it's gone. It's like, but again, like I guess we can talk about the fact that Mike P did a whole little sit down.
And he said that it will be rebooked.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I mean, I didn't really see the whole thing. I seen like clips on Twitter. What was his whole like perspective on it?
He
What
wasn't
was he like
happy
mad
with
or
a
whatever
few
about?
things. Number one, he didn't like that. Like Dutch talked about the pay scale, so they booked him for the battle, and then he didn't like the fact you turn around a few days later they announced that they charge him for the event. So
So
now
that
they
means they
recouping
booked
more
him.
money.
They booked
Right.
him under
Oh,
a app pay versus it being a live pay, which I guess how the way he was
oh, I
making it
didn't know
seem,
that.
it would be two different pay scales for a battler like him.
Right. And then they talked
Mm.
about the projection of his career and who you got me battling and all this. And
He
it's
makes
just
a
like,
perfect. He makes a really good point though, because if a battler is only getting booked with a certain tier battler, and I don't think this is necessarily him, because like I said, Geechee, T Top, and Bill Collector, I feel like it's like a special challenge. You know what I'm saying? I feel
right.
like Bill is still like one of them niggas. Like you can definitely lose a Bill Collector battle even if he don't have an angle.
That's a
These
fact.
these top of what they do, battlers kick your ass. That just is what it is. And it might be a few more sprinkled in there. And the battles that you think you did good in, we don't necessarily, I'm gonna say, care about. But I do agree with his point that who you're booking these people against matters. That's why I said earlier, better matchups will help. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the shit don't make sense. Some of these battles get dropped and we be like, you could have fucking, where was such and such and such and such for this card? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Battles that make sense will definitely make them more appealing, because you push the narrative if you're not booking them against certain tier of talent or battles that
Right.
make sense for their career. If you're just putting them on any card, and if you're taking away the 3-round option to book a 1-rounder, that doesn't look good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like somebody, for instance, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Rada battled Tay Rock. It's a really good battle.
Yeah, it is.
They booked it as a 1-rounder, as a band. It didn't get promoted, and then they dropped it like 4 months after the fuck it happened. How is a battler, someone like Rada, who would benefit from picking up traction with fans, with
Mhm.
an opponent like Tay Rock, how do they benefit from that when you booked it as a fucking 1-rounder on a band, you didn't promote it, and you randomly dropped it when another event was happening?
And
I'm
then
gonna
a
tell you what's
battle
crazy about that
was a
though.
drug match that has history. Like that battle could have been.
Yeah,
That
that
battle
battle
could have
was
easily
supposed
been
to
a
be a
3-rounder
big
battle.
battle. That was,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Rada
That
was a
is
part of
what
Dave Gang. Like,
that's
how do
that's
y'all
the
do
whole thing. That point that Mike P is making in there is like, how do
that?
you take that? That is a, I don't know what
Yeah.
the issue is, but that battle has history. That's something you can, I'm not saying that I don't know
He,
what card you book it on. It doesn't have to be a main event, but that's
Right. No.
definitely a good
yeah,
undercard,
he
middle of
right.
the card battle
If
for
he
that
if
battle.
if that battle is on the bottom of a gnome card, nobody's mad about that.
No.
If you've been around and you know Mike P and Jack kind of had a little history back and forth here and there, then you already know. All right, I'm not mad at this. This gonna be a goodie because these niggas been wanting to battle. Why
Mhm.
is this not on the battle of like a gnome or Summer Madness or
It could
something
have
Summer
like
almost.
that?
Madness, this can definitely open up Summer
Hell
Madness.
yeah,
It could
nobody's
have
gonna be
almost
mad
been
about it.
promoted like if they ever book Rock and Av, it could have been kind of like that. Now Rock and Av were together on Cave Gang longer than Rada was on Cave Gang, but it could have been promoted similar. Is all I'm saying. Like there's
Yep.
history there, and it
Yeah,
just
and it could have been a few battles on that particular whatever card that have some history. It's not just a matchup that we might like to see.
right,
It's like I
right.
feel like
Exactly.
they completely, I'm not sure what it is like for a battler like in Rada's situation, like, you know, where you got like Holmesy or Mike P or, you know, several other battlers where they just don't quite tip that. And I feel like it's because URL doesn't give them the matchups properly. Like, I don't know if
Yep.
you're purposely trying to hold a battler back, but why
Yeah.
would you not have, just for instance, the Tay Rock Rada battle? Why isn't that getting more than just a band 1-rounder?
Yeah.
When it has history, it doesn't matter what you might think of Rada or whatever, but this have history. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that you can promote just the same way Mike and Jack Boy, you can promote it. It has that history. Av and
Yep.
Tay Rock, it has that history. Y'all don't have many of those that go so far back, and we totally missed the opportunity for a Cave Gang versus Goonies card. Totally missed that.
Yeah, but niggas will turn around and do shit like give us Tay Rock versus Stumbles within 20 minutes. And we try to figure out,
right.
like, yo, bro, we didn't really need this. Like, I get where the battle came from, and I'm not gonna say I'm mad we got it, but god damn, nigga did one battle, shit went crazy, and they was like, nah, you gotta battle Tay-Rock next. Like, huh? How we get here, bro?
Yeah.
What we doing right now? Y'all niggas threw Ryder to Tay-Rock for 1 round, but Stumbles got a 3-round battle out of that.
But
like,
a 3-round because he had a good battle that everybody liked when he did the whole, you know what I'm saying? Then he been choked. And that's the thing too. Also rewarding battlers with the fact that they did well. That was another point that Mike P made. He's like, I did horrible against battles. Right, I remember when we had to win battles. He said, I did horrible against this opponent, or I lost horribly, and then I got this battle next. He was like, but then I did this great thing against, I think, Sharon, he was saying. Even though, Mike P, we not, you know that was 90 seconds, we not. But also, it's still Sharon. You know what I'm saying? So I get his point. He had a really phenomenal round with the whole time thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was really good. You know what I'm saying? And then he didn't get whatever. And then he said they were trying to book him for a final exam. My dog was like, when was the last time I was at school?
Yo, to tell them like, yo, I need Summer Madness, and they call you back like, yo, we got Klutz on final exam. Like, yo, that's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, and I agree with that. Like, if y'all continue to book him against low tier or not give him sprinkles of matches that he kind of deserves in between, then it's shitty. And then also he made a good point. Okay, if you want me to be a gatekeeper, I'm fine with that, but you're not going to pay me a low tier amount of money because I'm battling a person that is new here. You're going to pay me for my time and effort if you want me to be a gatekeeper. I'll do that. Right, I'll battle all the new and up and coming guys. That's fine, but you're going to pay me. And I completely agree with that as well. I'm not sure what the pay grade is for mid-tier to top-tier battler battling someone new, but I feel like if that's where you're going to continue to put him on the card over and over again, then he deserves like a certain pay grade for that, because it's not worth their while to battle for trips when they use that. He done made a few checks before.
Mike P about to be on this Jerry Maguire shit. He got to be like, who's coming with me? And he's gonna run off and start battling on LTD and all that. Watch.
I'm not gonna flip out like everybody.
So who y'all have winning, Mike P or Jax? Like, no, I'm just playing.
Oh man.
The last battle on the card.
All right, here we go.
The 3v3 1v1 fake setup. Oh, it was weird.
My fault.
Okay, so we need y'all here because me and Fat Boy had to go be a cable man. He had to go fix his granny's TV.
Guy. I was Shout out to
the good grandchildren that go fix their granny's TVs in the middle of their day and event, whatever they got going on, just to turn the channel from channel 4 to channel 3.
I'm in the house eating soup, chilling, watching Battle Rap. Grandma calls me like, I need you to come fix my TV. And I'm sitting there like, Granny, right now? She said, when you want me to watch TV? Tomorrow? I said, all right, Granny. All right, I'm on my way. So I missed the last battle. Yeah, I saw the last round. I saw Authentic and Suge, but I couldn't even really lock in because I was driving watching it back home. So I couldn't lock in. So I don't want to give no fake ass opinion on it. But
before we let Dutch give his in the building experience of it. So I think everybody was still kind of confused about how this battle is supposed to happen. Like, what is it? It's a 3v3, but we're hearing, each battler is going to do a one rounder against each. So if that wasn't already confusing enough, during the battle, they made it look like it was like an on the spot thing. Like they didn't know who they were going to call out. So basically, if you won the coin toss, it was your choice who you wanted to rap against first. So they tried to make it
So they
seem
did
like
3 separate coin tosses, Fred?
No, not that. It was just like
okay.
It was just like you got to choose who you wanted to rap against. He Hansel went first, so he was like, "Who do you want to rap against?" Even though we already knew who his opponent was. You know what I'm saying? Like they did that, but obviously he called out O'Brad, and it was cool. Like, it was. I don't know what was up with that. That shit was weird, and I don't think Arsenal knew how it was supposed to go neither, because he was supposed to rap against Ease, but he was rapping to Authentic the whole time. Like it was crazy.
It was,
but the fans didn't explain
this nigga Arsenal didn't know. Arsenal didn't know who none of these niggas was. He probably thought Authentic was.
He just had the names. Like he didn't know which one was.
He like, who was my op? Okay, shit, I ain't gonna look for no picture or nothing. I'm just a good rapper. Niggas.
That's crazy.
Nah, I honestly thought that everybody had a round for a particular person. Like Fred said, like when it got introduced, it was like, yeah, you got like some random person, and then like it kind of threw me off when everybody had bars for everybody else. So it kind of like fell into the lane of a 3-on-3 for real, and I'm like,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
But the way it was
Right.
explained, it felt like it was like a like a 1v1. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it threw me all the way off. I'll be honest with me. I mean, I was for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it threw me all the
I
way
don't even
off.
think they had it all the way figured out what it was. It was just like we're gonna try this and let's see what it turns into type shit.
Yeah, like
So
let's
it
throw
was some
yeah.
acting, there was some random shit.
Who had the best
Personal
one verse one round of the battle?
Arsenal for sure. Arsenal was wilding on all three of them. Got him the fuck out of here. Even like when he wasn't rapping, he wasn't like paying attention. He was sitting down looking the other way. Like Arsenal
Who
was
he
just
rapped
like
against?
it was supposed to be Ease, but he stood in
But he
front of
rapped against Authentic.
but he stood in front of Authentic, hand in his face the whole time. Like, damn, Authentic, he's not letting you breathe right now, bro. But yeah, he did. I think other than Arsenal clearly being the best though, at Hansel, first round. Well, he went first against Red. I thought he did good too.
So how'd
So
y'all call it?
Team Jersey won the battle.
Yeah, I think Team Jersey would say one because I guess two of them one did better, but like I said, it's still confusing how to pick a winner in this shit. But it turned out that yeah, more Jersey
Did
battlers.
any of any of the top six on the other team? Did any of them stand out more than the other two?
Ease or not Ease? My bad, Hansel for sure.
Hansel, I think Hansel did good.
Hansel,
I think Hansel
crazy,
did
yeah.
good. He went crazy, but I didn't feel like, all right. So if we talking about this battle in particular, yes, I think Hansel did the best. I even think yeah, I think Hansel did the best. Low key, I think he might have did he arguably did the best out the whole night. Arguably, you know what I'm saying? You could argue that with Klutz. You know, but
Yeah.
out of the three, Hansel got that clear. I felt like Ease.
What the fuck is that? Who playing the
I don't know
lottery?
what the fuck is up.
What's going on? What we
Who
Oh my
was
doing?
bad.
unmiked?
Niggas can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in the
What the fuck is you
car or something,
doing?
bro?
He got the
I was
luxury car.
finna,
His shit don't
you
go
know,
beep, beep, beep. That shit
Yeah.
chimed in
You
like,
got a Tesla?
That shit
ooh.
singing an
man?
R&B song.
I was getting the money out the ATM in my car. It got an ATM in it,
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's
Oh
fire.
shit.
Dutch
put
just
the
sounded like a
windows
weekend
down.
song. Dutch stupid as hell.
Yo,
Damn, I'm rich.
You know, it's crazy. I hit the microphone to mute it, and some niggas say, "What's that noise?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I looked down again, like I didn't hit it. Like, oh,
you
We
said,
be doing
Yo,
all kind of shit during the show, gang. Just so y'all know.
Low, I
we
just
yo,
be
want
in
to
the
yo.
tell
group
you.
chat talking while the show is happening. Y'all niggas have no idea. We still in the
Whole
group chat.
conversations.
I just
Whole
wanted Low to
conversation
know that O-Red damn near lost his voice. No one
again.
Again,
Did he?
bruh, he almost
dead
lost his
ass.
voice. Good
Freddie,
lord, and a
y'all
one
not
rounder.
playing.
I'm not even, and I
Y'all
thought somebody was
serious?
joking because Hansel and O-Red went first, right, but Hans he rapped first, and I think he did like I swear to God, and Red, I swear to God, and when he was like just reacting to rebuttaling to what he was saying, somebody was like, "Nah, he already lost his voice and he ain't even rapped yet." I thought they
Yeah.
was joking, but it turned out, oh, his voice was a little sketchy. I ain't gonna lie, Lois. He was about to lose it at any.
That's crazy. I would have lost my mind if he would have been up there sounding like he needed a water and lemon.
Yo,
Bro.
like what's wrong with his
Oh
voice?
Red, might have a career-ending injury type situation with this voice situation. Like, yo,
The
bro,
voice
I
box
don't
is
know why
broken.
you can't get through a round no more, but that's not good. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to battle anymore if you can't project. And that's one of the things that made O-Red dangerous is the delivery of his punches and shit like that. Like, bro, Red one
Mm-hmm.
of them niggas. But if he can't do that, uh, them fucking translations ain't enough. They
I
ain't
think,
it.
yeah, I think O'Red
Manon,
was still
blah,
alright.
blah, 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 blah,
Fact, you're
blah,
not
blah.
going manas for 3 rounds. I don't know. You better figure
Mm-hmm.
something else out.
Yo, Hans had a fire ass translation bar, bro. He did that shit crazy.
No,
He fucked O'Red up with that one.
he did. Like, I like I thought Authentic and Shotgun Suge gonna be more than what it was. To be honest with you, like I thought Authentic did okay, you know, and Suge had a little bit of stumbly wumblies. He tried to get out of it, you know, and his material was good, but not too crazy. You know, I felt like if you had to rank the Jersey dudes, of course Arsenal had the best round. I felt like.
Yeah, they tried to keep coming at Authentic for doing the 2-on-2 with Slade, but then somebody pointed it out like, Suge, you was the first one to take Slade after the shit came out.
Pause.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yo, that was really nasty work, Fred. I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas really fuck with Suge when Suge had the
What I say?
I was wearing a Colorado Rockies hat on a blood block. Niggas really was fucking with that on the timeline. Like timeline was going crazy for that.
That was fire.
So, I mean, I want to see the battle. It's funny because I had all this criticism for it. It's gonna be trash. We're not gonna fuck with it, and then nigga end up not getting to see it. Like, oh boy. So I'm pulling up to the show with no information to talk about this shit, but. I
wish I would have seen it too.
Yeah,
I was seeing Drake. I was on my way to see Drake Child in 21. 21! Can you do something for me? I had a blast. I ain't gonna lie. I had a fucking blast.
21.
Oh, maybe she spit my
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna catch it on the playback. I'm not gonna lie.
People breaking out in song be random as hell. That should be funny, bro.
I had a blast. 21 Savage came out to Fantasia song. I don't know why he chose that song, but he sure did. He came from the left side of where I was at the top of the stadium, came walking down to Fantasia. I start that rush when somebody says your name. What's that song?
When I see
y'all know that one Fantasia
all the niggas
song.
Like.
Yeah, the one that all the niggas like. I don't know why he came out to that, but yeah, it's that song.
I think it's called.
Yeah, when I see you, come on, fat boy. Come on, baby.
That's the shit. I don't care what y'all niggas can play tough all you want. When that shit come on, that's not a joke. I'm turning it up.
Listen,
I don't care. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 every day. I'm turning it up.
Drake had a sperm flying around the stage. I don't know why.
No. What?
He did. It was a big.
No.
I'm gonna talk about it.
No.
I'm gonna talk about it.
I get pause. You got pause.
Not a big semen.
It was a big semen. It was one big semen sperm. It was a big balloon sperm, and he floated around the stage for one of the songs. And so I went back because I told you I couldn't hear that good on some of the songs. So I went back to listen to the video because I recorded it because I was like standing there like, oh my God, that's a sperm. So I pulled my phone out to record it. And I went back and it was not even a song that had nothing to do with sex. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And then he had a UFO thing fly around the stadium. Also, he had Virgil standing there the entire time, a big life size, like a huge, like this Virgil thing. It was super dope. He had an airplane, like a paper plane in his hand. And so at the very, very end of the show, Virgil threw the airplane, but he had been standing there the whole time. And I'm so fucking goofy. I missed it. I was pissed. I'm like looking at this nigga hold the airplane the whole time. And he did a little tribute to Virgil at the very, very end, but it was really nice. He was dressed up there like he had on, you know, if you were, I'm going to say this and y'all better just say pause. I'm going to say pause before. You know what? I can use a different word. You know how a butcher wears that little cape thing? Okay. That little thing that protects him. That's what he had on. He has on all red leather looking out. It looked leather from where I was standing. It might not have been leather. At the very end, and him and 21 Savage performance songs. I don't know what was going on. Apron, Primo. Apron. Thank you. Apron. He had on the little apron thing. I was going to say the meat man.
Can we
figured out Butcher.
Can we end the show?
Yeah, you know what? It's getting a little crazy. I'm sorry. Freddie started it.
Up here talking about flying body particles.
Nonetheless, if you have a chance to book the tour, go book Drake's tour with 21 Savage. It's called It's a Blur. It was all a blur. It was really nice. I had a blast. And I had floor seats. I had a fucking blast.
How long was the concert?
He came out about 9:15. I think we left a little after 11. So
2 hours.
If y'all fuck with
Yeah.
Aubrey, if y'all fuck with 21 Savage, it was good. And then he had that Jamaican nigga that sing that.
Oh, it's
You don't know that
fire.
song.
Oh,
So it
NBA
was really nice.
whatever the fuck his name
That
is.
song fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's
That Jamaican
Skilla.
dude, I can't skill or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, come on, Freddie. Come
Nah, that's
on,
my
Freddie.
shit.
Yeah, that song
I don't
fire.
know the
Shit,
damn.
Yeah.
I know every time I hear the song, I'll be having a great time. So he had he told me to do it again, but I only knew the song because Young Boy had redid it. But then I found the original and I went to an Afro Beats club on New Year's. Anyway, this is getting crazy. So anyway, we out.
You don't need no other body.
Yes, let's go, Island Boy Freddie. What we doing?
Island Boy
Yeah.
Freddie in the building.
And Afrobeat just be popping.
Let's go.
Okay.
It was a blast. He kept saying Detroit. It was great. Anyway, shout out to the great time that I had last night.
Shout out to
Shout out
us
to
making a
Fat
2-hour
Boy.
show out of BL 58. So
Period. We was a little late, so it's like an hour 45, but we here.
yeah, for sure.
Primo, you let me call Freddie what the fuck I want to call Freddie. You don't correct me on
Tell
my
y'all
motherfucking
niggas,
show.
yo, niggas, Discord cousins, YouTube. Niggas was about to get nothing. We was like 15 minutes from like, well, I don't think we got a show. Niggas was about to pack y'all up. Y'all was about to be sitting around like, no new era today. Niggas be tweeting me.
Inconsistent
Fat boy,
podcast.
no show today.
Then we got
They
the
was already
right
tweeting
after
me.
the show
That way it was 12:10. I got 3 tweets like, damn, y'all not doing no show. Like, damn, y'all early.
Niggas gonna tweet me ASAP like, Fat boy, where the show? Yo, hold on. Let me say this real quick. Yo, shout out to my dog. He is enjoying his life. Ben is no longer on New Era Podcast. My dog is having fun. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is go on Instagram and follow Swayze Lifestyle, I think it is, or something like that. You can see that nigga Ben all day having the
party
time of his life.
galore.
I ain't
Shout
never
out
seen
to
somebody
my
go to so
dog.
many theme parties. Like he be
He
going to
go to
plenty
parties
theme parties.
every week.
That color shit was fire, man. If you
week.
hear this, that color shit was fire. Shout out
The
to
color
me-
party was fire.
He called me like maybe once or twice a week just to Fat Boy was good, mostly because of my wedding and everything. That's usually what it's about. But bro, Ben is living the dream. We know y'all love Ben. We love Ben, but he not here, bro.
Discord cousins, they had been let it go. They and the YouTube cousins every week. Where Ben?
Niggas started this show like, is Ben here today? Like that's
somebody
how
else. Somebody else was in there gossiping. Like, well, technically, he ain't been here for like about the last 4 shows, or I don't know.
Yeah,
if y'all brave enough, come to Discord and y'all will be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be up to date with everything.
We literally made a whole announcement about it so that people didn't have to be confused. Like, do y'all listen to all of our shows, bro?
Yeah. They're gonna call you in the Discord chat, but it's lit over there. Come fuck with me.
Yeah, pull up to Discord. They definitely gonna call you the P word. I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna hate you a little bit. It might take you a while to get a tag or two, but if you got good points, they'll eventually succumb to the fact that you're a logical human. So
okay.
But anyway, it's been fun, guys. Fat boys, we out.
Diabetic man. Going in the house to eat some soup and figure my life out.
Soup. Fridays, we out.
The corridor and corridor and corridor with Dovercore, and we out of here.
Fire.
And you know me, I'm drunk girl, man. I'm about to go find some bacon. I don't know if Fat Boy can eat bacon no more because he diabetic. I don't know
bacon, but I need to get like one piece.
Instead of taking a shot for people, you gotta just eat some food for Fat Boy. Like this hamburger for you, Fat Boy. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to helping my dog get the sugar low. Dutch! Cut the show off. We know you're not here. I'm not even.
We know you're
even
not
though
here.
you was in the building, you still ain't gonna be here. Cut the show off.
Niggas walking down the streets.